Na valamiért nem akarja érzékelni a játék hangját, valamiért. Miért? Egy pillanat. Először is ez oda menjen. Olyan, mintha egyáltalán nem is lenne neki hangja. Aha. Van, és ezeket a hangokat érzékeli, de annak a cuccnak a hangját nem érzékeli. És miért nem? Hangerőkeverő. Mi bajod van? Miért nem érzékeled a szuperkasznak a hangját, és kikapcsolom és visszakapcsolom, akkor mi lesz? Seggünk ki lesz? Hát ez kellemetlen. Vajon miért? Vajon mi baja lehet itt az OBS-nek? Hogy a játékon belül le volt egy kicsit halkítva maga a program, mert ugye 3 különböző helyen tudom szabályozni ennek a hangerejét. Egyszer a fülesemen, egyszer a Windowsban, és egyszer pedig a Capture Cardon. Úgyhogy yeah. Jól van, így már rendben vagyunk. A Dancika nem csuktad be az ajtót. Ennyi, légy szíves. Jó, elég, ha csak behajtott, csak most nagyon ki van nyitva, és hangosak leszünk. Na, szóval... Sziasztok! Kókék! Kókék. Mindannyian kukik vagytok, igen. Egy kis Assassin's Creed-ezni fogunk mostan. A PS5-ön. Az a helyzet, hogy van egy adag nyersanyagom, meg level 54-es vagyok, szerintem legutóbb, mikor AC-t streameltem, akkor voltam vagy 10, valami ilyesmi. Egy cseppet bejártam már a világnak egy jó részét, de... Szia, Krisz! Szóval most így nézek ki, hogy itt még van egy csomó minden, amit nem csináltam meg úgy általában ezeken a sziget részeken, de itt Argolis, Arkádia, Alice is fullosan készen van, itt persze vannak még mellékküldik, Akája, gyakorlatilag itt van még ez a pici rész, a 3 darab kérdőjellel, Korintia is készen van, Attika is teljesen maxos, csak várjál, kicsit csak hogy a komplettedeket, azokat hide-olja már el. Jó? És akkor így látszik is, hogy nincsenek már kérdőjeleim, se olyan amik nincsenek készen. Van egy rakás mercenari a világban még persze. Ugye itt ez a rész is kész van, itt Makedóniában még nem jártam, az egy szép nagy terület. Meg így a felső szigetek még egyelőre teljesen kimaradtak, de nem baj, mert most úgyis azt arénát csináltam. Pepkában nem, az aréna még nem volt meg, mert megöltem annyi kultisztot, hogy ne kelljen egyelőre. Aztán az is meg lesz. Csinálhatjuk azt is amúgy, hogy elmegyünk arénázni Pepkába. Mert most így vagyok, hogy ennyi kultist halott. És az abilitiesben pedig ki vannak maxolva a dolgaim, amiket használok. Szóval úgy néz ki, hogy itt van ugye a itemkeresőm, Assassination Damage, itt van ez, amikor beledobom az emberbe a lándzsát, és akkor tovább is tudom dobni még 3-szor, tehát ezzel 4 embert ki tudok nyírni. Itt a Critical Assassination, ez a ló a izékre, az elitekre, meg a bossokra. plusz 300-szoros assassin damage. Elképesztő sokat sebez amúgy. Deathwheel-t imádom. Ugye eltűnnek a hullák, nem maradnak ott, hogyha assassinba ölöd őket. Ez meg ugye a Stealth Master, hogy nehéz engem észrevenni alapból. És akkor van az Overpower, amikor már harcra kerül a sor, akkor nyiszatolós, armor, damage, spartarugás, ez nagyon adja. Heal és ennyi. Az összes többi pontomat a level 50 elérése után beraktam Assassin Mastery-re, Mastery pontokra, költögetem őket. Először is van itt most 19,8% Dagger damage-em, 2% Assassin damage, és itt van még 8% Hero Strike, 4,8 a Rush Assassinate-re, meg 2,1 úgy Unblock az összes Assassin Ability-re. Most ezt fejleszgettem a Dagger damage-et. Van egy adag nyersanyagom, sok ezer mindenből, meg fából még jóval több kéne. A hajóm az így áll, hogy itt már legendary állapotok vannak itt az arzenálban, meg a weapon damage-ben, meg hát úgy vagyok most, hogy ilyen 9 meg 10 ezerek, meg 250 ezer arany kell egy izéhez, ilyen maxos szinthez, tehát hogy ez majd egyszer talán. Itt mondjuk még fejleszgethetnék, mert azért ez bőven ráfér a hajóra egy kis bónusz élet. Mert ez még ide fért. Rover stamina. Boosting. Ezt is ki kell tolni. Rányomjuk majd még ezt is, hogyha lesz annyi fánk. Oké. Van 4 lieutenantom, de igazából nem nagyon van olyanom, amik jobbak lennének. Te meg ne is már le. Ugye ne térdelj a széken, hanem üljél, jó? És akkor a ramming damage 895 000. Javelin damage izével, tüzessel 480, tehát vannak itt izék most már. Domágék. Azért na. Ja, és. Ugye az abilities-nél. Nem, inventory-t akarok mutatni. Szia net! Na nézzétek, hogy itt van egy 170 ezeres assassin damage. Na most ennek ugye alapból 3-szorosát sebezzük a critical assassination ability-vel, ami úgy testvérek között is 510 000, és ez még nem crit. Erre még jön egy, a jóisten tudja hány százalékos kritikál, szerintem ilyen alsó hangon 800 ezeres a critical assassination ability. Tehát így nincs olyan, aki az ellen megáll. Az összes elite boss, tök mindegy mi az, hogyha tudok rányomni egy stealth attackot, akkor az meghót. Insta kill. Warrior damage, ez az alap. Hunter damage leszarom, soha nem ilyázkodok. Szóval van egy ilyen, megmutatom a cuccaimat. Szóval van egy ilyen kis cipőkém. Assassin damage, all damage, low health-en plusz 60% crit damage. Mindjárt folytatjuk. Kaki vészhelyzet van. Addig is, amíg ő végez a dolgával, én addig mondom tovább. Szóval van ez, 10% warrior damage van bele engrévelve, ebbe is, itt szintén ugyanez, hogy 16% assassin damage, all damage, itt van egy kis poison damage is, megint csak 16% assassin damage, all damage, itt alapból benne volt a warrior damage, úgyhogy ezt így nem kellett, úgyhogy crit chance-et raktam bele. Ugyanez 60% crit damage, hogyha full életünk van. És akkor itt volt egy ilyenem, hogy daggers, warrior damage, all damage, ebben nincsen assassin, de úgy voltam vele, hogy beleraktam a 15% damage az assassin ability-kkel. Ez pont jó legalább annyira, mint ez. Jó, 1%-kal kevesebb, mindegy. Van egy ilyen így. Assassin damage-es plusz 25% a Hero Strike-ra. Ez egyik legjobb skill komolyan, hogyha már harcra kerül a sor. Itt van ez berakva. Nem tudom, hogyha a másodlagos fegyver az így ugyanúgy adja ezeket a passzív bónuszokat, akkor is, hogyha éppen nem azt forgatom. Jó kérdés. És akkor ez a fő fegyverünk, a kis tőrök. Hát váltottam a kardról. Hát, hogy ez mekkora egy dara állatság. Megyek mindjárt. És akkor ebbe beleraktam egy ilyen engravinget. Úgyhogy ez alapból poison fegyver, tehát nem kell megkenegetni a skill-lel, hanem ez rögtön mérgez. És ebbe beleraktam egy ilyet, hogy plusz 100% damage. De leveszi az életemet. Annyira, amennyit ott láttok. 25% maximum életem lehet. Úgyhogy ez a jó kis critical build, de az akkor is plusz 100% damage, tehát az nem kevés. Szóval mindjárt demonstrálom, és mindjárt jövök.
Mindannyian kokik vagyok. Mondtam már képnek adni, mint amilyen kokik vagyok.
Hajtsd be. Igen, na az... Ó. Az mondjuk nem hangzik rosszul. Oké. Na jól van. Assassin's Creed-et úgy streamelünk, még mindig, hogy csak sztorit. Bár most ingerenciám van ezt a 3 kérdőjelet megcsinálni, úgyhogy bocs, de ezt most meg fogom csinálni, és csak utána megyünk tovább a főküldetéssel. Fütty. Jó, hát nyilván nem kell sokat belém ütni, hogy meghalljak. Ugye óvatosan kell játszanom. De kárpótol a sebzés mennyiség. Kill the clan chief.
I should be extra careful in this area.
Na. Akkor ti most nem láttok. Mínusz 1. Clan Chief one shot, mínusz 2. Ó, hagyj! Szakadj meg! Miért is berakva semmi? Na, el van váltva. Már nyomtam volna rá assassination. Már az első ütés megölte 220 000-rel. És ez üt 4-et. Na. Abba hagyni. De nyomom a parit. Kapadj meg. Nézd meg. Jó, hát úgy nehéz meggyilkolni a népet, hogyha egy üres shortcut van berakva, és így nyomkodom a gombokat, és nem történik semmi. Babasz. Na még egyszer. Nem állj meg.
On high alert here.
Ó, nézd meg, ezek szétváltak. Életetek utolsó hibáját követtétek el azzal, hogy szétváltatok. Még csak skilleket se kell használnom. Ó, nézd meg. Ezt kibírta. Hát jó. Jó van. Nem tudom eldönteni egyébként, hogy egy ilyen sima fehér ellenfél az így mikor hal meg mikor nem hal meg egy sima izéből. Az előző, nézd meg, az előző az így izé volt. Aztán magát az megmakkant egy ilyen tőlünk meg. Kész. És most ez volt a lándzsás. Ja, vagy azért, mert ez így jász? Hát tököm se tudja mindig. A kritikáit megöli. Lót, treasure. Csodás. Na. Kész. Következő location. Ott van. Ez, hogy akár onnan leugorhatsz, nem fáj. Mi most komolyan? Másik irányban van? Gyere, ló.
Vamos, let's go!
Föl azt a fát. Aztán menjünk arra. Hogy megy? Ez egy barlang? Ez egy barlang. Nem, ez egy izé, várjál. Itt a alfa animál. Nincs másik. Na, hol vagy? Nem vagy itt? Hol van az alfa animál? Tancika! Senki nem kíváncsi ám a dudorászásodra az egész stream alatt, csak mondom. Nincs... De hol van a hülye farkas már? Na. Jó, mondjuk én szerintem itt szintől függően elég sok cuccot adnak itt a dolgok. Nézd meg, egyik kavicsó volt 30 darab sima metál, 15 obsidian lesz. És mennyi ilyen szar van itt? Hogy maradt ott? Ez is elég hülye hangzik, hogy iron metal. Most érted. Miért nem csak iron? Tudjuk, hogy a vas az fém. Vagy mondjuk lehetne iron ore. Valami. Na jó, hát mindjárt madarazunk egyet, hogy hol van a kutya. Abban az időben még nem tudták. Hát itt van kinn amúgy. Vagy nem, benn van a barlangban. WTF? Van tovább. Akkor lehet, hogy erre van. Majd pont erre voltam az előbb. Ezekben a hülye barlangokban még úgyis el tudok tévedni, hogy tiszta copy-pasta az egész. Aha, ott van. Jó napot! Ja. Ott volt a kutya. Várja, azok nem egy darab. De hogy van? Add ide. Menjünk ki. Annyira utálom, hogy nem lehet normál... Nem lehet futni ebbe a játékba. Nincs olyan, hogy megnyomod a gombot és akkor run. Így az éppen adott környezetnek megfelelően dönti el ő maga, hogy vajon lehet-e szaladni, vagy nem. Nettó hülyeség szerintem ilyet csinálni, nem mindegy. Itt vagy már fölveszem tőle ezt. Hát ezt megöltöd. Blablabla, tucat küldetés. Commander head is mine. Na, military nem. Tök jó. Egyéb. Most egy treasure. Kapitányt el kéne intézni. Így külön. Persze most mész el innen, te! Paraszt. Nyilván. És hová mész? Aludni? Leülni? Ott jó helyen vagy. Nekem is megfelelő lesz. $350 000. Dob már el! Na! Ennyi volt a tábor. Ja, jó pészar! Na jó van. Még le tudjuk gyorsan ezt a küldit, ami itt van. Igen? Itt jön egy mercenári. Az igen, 540 000 nem volt elég. Nem. Adagatnak mennyi élete volt. 540 000 nem volt neki elég. De ez a durva, hogy 540 000 damage, és ez nem volt kritikál hit. Tehát, hogyha most így betolok egy kritikál hitet is. De ne medvéskedjél itt nekem. Azért ütöttem le, mert nem volt adrenalin. És szükség van rá. Legyen. Nagyon is kell az adrenalin. Azért mondom, nem hiszem, hogy egyedül van. Figyelj. 4-en vannak. Kezdjük veled. De ne, ott van, azt célozd. Ne. Oda. Hallod. Szedd már le a célkeresztet. Masterpiece. Azt kell ott bántani, azt kell. Az a jó a chain üzébe, ebbe a Rush Assassination chainbe, hogy ha rádobod egy elitre, és nem hal bele, akkor ha van másik célpont, akire tovább tudsz ugrani, akkor a következőt megint visszadobhatod az elitbe. kétszer is megdobálhatod az Angel-val. És abban már általában bele szokott halni a legkeményebb harc is. Ja, meg van egy ilyen lovam. Kaptam a level 50-es izétől. Mercenárisra megöltem. Kultiszt volt ráadásul. Execute the Legend, vagy mi az Isten volt el. Hello, megöltem. Igen. Blablabla. Sok rakma. Na. Azt mondod, menjünk arénázni? Az a baj, hogy nekem a fősztoriba kéne haladnom, mert az a tőr, amit én akarok használni, az főküldetéshez kötött. A hülye Crisisnál van. Mi a fene? A Chronos Blades, vagy mi a neve. Úgyhogy az arénát most kihagyjuk. Egy kicsit. Elrakjuk egy következő streamre valamelyikre. Főküldetés. Rajtam van. Szerintem nincs rajtam, mert hogy más engraving van helyettük. Itt a 100% health cap-es damage van. Ja igen, ezen alapból ott van, tehát erre csak rá kellett tolnom valami más engravinget. Már lehet, hogy itt a warrior damage helyett majd beteszek valami mást. Még nem tudom. Attikába megyünk, és ott tartottunk, hogy ide hajóztunk, és Periklész megkért minket, hogy csináljunk meg neki 3 questet. Úgyhogy ODYSSEY, Road to Symposium, ez van most. Tessék. Hol van ez? Azért jó, hogy így bejárom az egész világot a main questek előtt, közben, mert így elég könnyen fogok tudni mozogni, és nem kell sokat barangolnom, mert már a fast travel pontok ki vannak nyitva. Show nearby quest. Trekkel, légy szíves azt. Micsoda? Van egy ilyen, nem is. Hol van? Hol van? Ott lent.
Goddess of war and wisdom. Do you have my seals yet?
Of course I do. It was easy.
How could I have doubted your greatness? Nonetheless, I appreciate the work you...
I'm interested.
Simán.
I'm impressed with your work.
Did you expect any...
I had hoped, but
Most things in life.
I am perhaps a bit more willing to gamble than...
If you take no risks.
Exactly! How is it a mercenary understands this when the
I am not sure whether I should feel...
The Spartans are trying to find our supply lines. We've caught several spies already.
Not if you want to keep your troop.
I need you to kill more of their commanders.
Are you sure?
Warriors, yes. Thinkers, no. They react like wild animals. Kill the commanders and bring me their seals.
I'll get you yours.
The sooner the better.
Actually, I already have them. I may have killed a few more Spartan commanders than you'd mentioned.
An overachiever. Maybe you are as good as they say. Would you be interested?
Ja, hát lehet egy kicsit több parancsnokot öltem meg, mint kellett volna. Vagy mint amit mondtál.
I'm always interested in more work.
Mi?
I was worried about employing a
Ennyi
mercenary,
volt benne.
but you've been a pleasant surprise.
Yes, that's what they all call me. A pleasant surprise.
I suspect if they call you anything offensive, they don't live long.
Couldn't say.
At least I have you working with me, instead of getting in my way.
Are the generals giving you trouble? I'll get you your seals.
Thank you.
First, I have some questions. I know enough.
Na. Szerintem most több küldetést is leadtam egyszerre. Aha. In the midst of chaos. Ez mit csinál amúgy? Get Spartan Seals. Ja jó, mégis nem érdekes. Hát csak vissza az előző küld. Itt szíves. Ostracize mondjuk ezt. Melyik az? Melyik az? Itt ez. Megjelent egy... Nekem kürt szó van, akkor mercenary gyilkolás következik. Megjelent még egy? Vagy ez még ugyanaz? De ez mekkora búza. Na jó. Kapsz egy ilyet akkor. Teljesen mindegy, igazából ez is egy adrenalin, meg az is egy adrenalin. Furán működik ez az assassination amúgy. Hát én ha benne állok a szájába és nem hozza fel a promptot, hogy nyomjam meg a háromszöget, pedig out of combat vagyok, szóval nem teljesen értem néha, hogy így ez így, hogy... De ezt most így nagyon megkaptam. Osztrák. Logismos building. Igen.
Best stay out of sight.
Kérem, mert mindig kapok 2 adrenalint, hogyha lenyomok valakit stealthből. És most eléggé kifuttam sok-sok skill használatból. Jó, és hol van még? Nem akarok belefutni véletlenül. Ellenségben.
That should do it. I should let Pericles' contact know.
Így, na, tele van az adrenalin. Szia, Szaldav! Na, akkor egy főküldetés szál 3-ból most kész. Az meg, hogy ugyanolyan gyors vagyok lóval, mint gyalog a városban, az meg egyenesen röhelyes. Ennek a játéknak az óra számának legalább így a 30%-át azt teszik, hogy nem tudsz olyan gyorsan futni minden helyen. Tehát a városban lassan sétálgatás van, lóval ügetügetés. Kint, amikor kim vagy a szabadba, akkor meg úgy rohan, mint az állat. Tehát, hogy így...
It's done.
You work quickly.
What are you going to do with them?
Dump them in a well. Ah, it looks like the official has arrived.
Igen. Ennél nem is lovagok a városban. Ugyanolyan gyors. Néha még gyorsabb vagyok. Ezért gyalog.
Overwhelmingly, the people have decided that Anaxagoras should be ostracized from Athens.
Be slow to fall into friendship, but once you do, continue firm and constant. It will be more difficult for me now that Anaxagoras must leave Athens. We were quite close, although he and Pericles were much closer. It's strange, Pericles wasn't here today to defend him.
Who are you?
Ask anyone and they'll tell you Socrates. But a name gives you nothing. Our actions determine who we are, and every action has its pleasures and its price. With that said, then, who do you claim to be?
My name is Cassandra.
And still, I don't feel I know you. Perhaps I can find out who you are a different way.
You want to know me?
Knowledge is the one good in this world. Surely you agree?
I can't be paid in knowledge.
Ah, then you are driven by the desire for wealth.
Drachmi is the one thing people need.
Many believe they need more than they actually do.
And others have to risk everything just to survive.
You are clearly someone who would do whatever you feel is necessary. Perhaps for drachmi, or maybe to further a personal goal.
That describes a lot of people.
I suppose I'm curious why you did it. How could I not be when you're the reason my friend is being forced to leave the only home he's ever known?
I did what I was asked to do.
And your needs are greater than those of the man you helped ostracize. Still, you raise a fine point. Who is more responsible? Anaxagoras for getting himself mixed up in this? Or you, for simply sealing his fate?
I'm not responsible for his actions. I have one thing to think about, my own.
Then I hope you also think about today, about Anaxagoras, about choice.
Socrates, there you are.
Here I am.
You're late. They're all waiting for you.
I wish to see Anaxagoras' fate, and so I have. Tell them I'm on my way. Well, it seemed our conversation is at its end.
Még mindig PS5.
Although I hope it isn't the final one we have.
I wouldn't know.
Nier automatát? Jó, de halkan kell nézned. Nem akarom, hogy belehallatszódjon a streambe. Tessék. Mehetsz oda az ágyra. Hát igen, mondjuk ez nem 4K stream. A monitorom sem 4K, úgyhogy még nem nagyon tudok 4K-ban streamelni. Bár igazság szerint lehet vennem kéne egy 4K-s monitort már, ha már van egy PS5-öm. Na jól van. Akkor most legyen ez. Nem mondjuk, ja.
Did you hear me the first time?
PS5 se egyelőre? Ja, hogy PS5-öt se tudsz venni egyelőre. Hát, ja, sokat kell rá várni. De ha nem adod le a rendelést, sosem lesz PS5-öd. Ez durva, leadod a rendelést, és így 4-5 hónap. Fél év max, de fél év alatt már valószínűleg kapsz egyet. Na mi van? Kajak nem tud bemenni innen. Annyi már. Húzás.
Stop! I can't let you go any further.
És ha de?
Stand aside. This is important.
So is keeping people out. Maybe you can see Phidias after his trial, if the people spare his life.
Listen, I'm working for Pericles.
Well, I'm working for the people of Athens, and they want Phidias dead. Now back off, or you're dead too.
I tried to be nice. I really did.
Mit akarsz, te? Töketni akar? Nézd, hogy fölvette egy kardot. Ne akarjál itt semmit. De mi a hülye civilek már? Menj innen! Sem. Ezt bírom egyébként. Megölök egy katonát, és így a városlakók felveszik a fegyvert, és megtámadnak engem. Na, hol vagyok? Ami egyébként egy abszolút nonsens szerintem, tehát hogy ha én nem tudom, ha meglátnék valakit így ilyen szinten szétgyalázni egy katonát, aki egy katona, érted? Tehát hogy neki az a dolga, hogy harcoljon az emberek ellen. Nem ez lenne az első gondolatom, hogy oda megyek és gyorsan felveszek egy kardot, amit abból se tudok forgatni, mert nem értek hozzá. Ott vannak, tessék. Meg van sotolódott. Mercenári. Na. Igen, te ott egyedül vagy. Csá. Faszom fog veled beszélgetni. Oda akarok mászni hozzád. Oda. Nem engedsz. Mindenki ide. Ja, várjál. Így. Itt lett volna létre? Jó, mindegy.
sorry about that.
How did you get past the guard? No one gets past the guard.
Relax. Pericles sent me.
Praise Athena. I knew he'd send help. I was worried they sent someone after me.
He sent me to get you out of Athens.
So he knows about the plot.
You mean the trial? From what I've seen, you don't stand a chance.
Ha! The people love me. I am the Phidias. But there are others. Look.
Malaka. It isn't the trial Pericles is saving you from. These are instructions to murder you. Who wrote this?
I don't know who to trust. I'm just an artist. I just wanted to create. Please, what am I to do?
First, you need to pull yourself together. You're on trial, the people are against you, and now I find that the cult want to kill you. I said pull yourself together!
Yes, of course.
Cleon said you're wasting the people's drachmi. If he had his way, he'd serve them your head.
Cleon mentioned me? That's going to hurt Pericles. First impiety, now theft. After all we've done for this city.
You and Pericles seem close.
For Pericles and me, it started with our love of Athens. Our differences push us to greatness. That is true friendship.
All right, we need to go. Do you have any idea where I can take you?
South of Athens, there's an island called Seriphos. My friend Theras lives there. When I discovered the plot against me, I sent word to him. If anyone can help us, he can.
Any clues he has of the cultists' identities, I want them.
Yes, anything. A guard.
I'll distract them while you sneak out. Meet me tonight to set sail for Seriphos. Don't show your face until you see me at the docks.
I understand.
You didn't think you could attack one of us and get away with it, did you? Come on and fight!
Találtam egy olyan helyet, ahol van valami kovács, valami Hephaestus Forge vagy mi. De azóta nem mentem vissza. Igen, egy barlangban. De még nagyon-nagyon korán találtam meg, és akkor még nem adott semmit, hogy nem volt ilyen, hogy learn. Vagy ott volt egy ilyen, hogy learn, de nem volt... de így ki volt szürkítve, tehát nem volt lehetőségem, hogy semmit csinálni azzal. Gondoltam, majd később visszamegyek.
Bounty hunters will come for certain now.
Na. Na, tele van az adrenalinom. A mercenári szemből. Elkapjuk. Nem? $600,000-ből nem haltál meg. Szégyeld magad. Körbeforogtam, csak hogy nincsen még egy mercenari az gomomban. Bounty Hunter, de...
Let's hope no one notices me here.
Hagyjál már. Átfutottam egy izén. Csak itt nem érdekeltem. Én már nagyon messze vagyok, már ne akarjatok ideig kergetni.
If I meditate, maybe Phidias will be here when I'm done.
Good. You made it. I was beginning to worry.
I told you I'd get you out of Athens.
So you did.
Can your friend be trusted?
Theras and I have been friends for a long time. I just sent word telling him where to meet us.
Wasting time will only get us into trouble. Let's head to Seriphos while we still can. Let's set sail!
Good to have you back, Commander.
Na és hogy megyünk oda? Megkerüljük a... Oké.
I never thought I'd leave Athens.
I've less chases I've got. We're at full speed! Sail! Herodotus, what's that island ahead of us?
That, my friend, is the famous island of Salamis.
The
Salamis.
place where Athens defeated the Persians.
Hopefully, the cult won't bother me now.
Be ready!
Nem lett semmit. What? Bye.
Go! Woo! Feel that wind!
Pedig nem csapódtam.
Get the oars ready! Let's move!
Értjük a 2 centire a part. Mennyien lát? Mit érdekel itt egy kicsi sziget?
Ship your oars!
Looks like we're out of danger.
Sails up! Speed up! Drop the sail!
This is a nice ship.
You don't have to do that.
Do what?
Fill the silence.
Oh, I wasn't trying to do that at all. I simply don't find myself traveling the seas very often.
It can be free.
Yes, freeing seems to be an accurate word. Although I've begun to feel a bit sick.
Lean over the side if you need to. Otherwise, your journey.
Is your stomach turning as much as mine is?
You'll get used to it. We'll reach Seriphos before long. Sails up! Now! More oars! We've got a fight coming! Increase speed! Full steer!
We're taking damage from the fire!
Ready yourself for it!
Ja, hogy nincs jó van, oké.
Faster! We've reached full speed!
Ez így nem jó.
Increase speed!
dokkolják! Dokkolj ki! Hogy...
Reduce speed!
Mindjárt el, nem dokkolják ki.
Maximum speed!
We are not sentinels! Now they shall mount!
No spear!
I wasn't even worried. They could never safely address me.
More speed! More speed!
We should pick up that salvage!
We're moving now! Dock the ship!
It's good to see you alive and well, Phidias.
And you, Theras. As you can see, I didn't get here alone.
Ah, yes. The kind and thoughtful hero you mentioned in your letter.
I'm glad I could get him out alive.
And for that heroism, I found some information on a man named Brisson who's plotting Phidias' early demise. Hopefully you can make something of this clue.
I can.
Please give Pericles my thanks and my farewell. And be careful. I still believe many in Athens are in danger.
Cultist clue.
I swear on my life and the lives I will take from others, I will not fail the cosmos again.
Apropó. Van itt egy ilyen. Ha már itt vagyunk. És van itt egy ilyen is. Na, akkor még mielőtt eltávozunk innen, felveszünk a Pastoral pontot, hogy ne kelljen ide hajózni.
Please, Eros, let it be me! I'll see you all at the selections. I especially hope you show up.
Let me guess. He's rich.
That's Etios, the scion of the most influential family in Chaos. And his wife-choosing ceremony is tomorrow. We need Eros' blessings to be picked.
You hope to marry into riches.
No! My feelings are for Etios, not his wealth.
Even if your feelings for him are real, they get stronger with Rahmi.
No! I really am in love with him.
You better start praying like the rest of them.
No, I have to stand out. If I do what everyone else is doing, I'll never be picked by Eros or Etios. I need to do something. Anything. Anything. Yes, anything.
Eros? Please. His ears are stuffed full with the prattling of these women. Let me help. I'm a Butchevekati, goddess of witchcraft and magic. I know just the thing. A love potion.
Hogy lehet így mondani ezt?
Ridiculous. Love potions are a myth.
I'll buy it from you, please. Sell it to me. And don't let the others hear you.
I don't need your drachmi. I spread the word of Ekati freely. But a love potion is tailored to the imbiber. I have to make one. Just for you. And once you've drained every last drop of it down your pretty throat, you will exude pure, irresistible beauty. Aetios will fall in love with you instantly. First, we'll need two things. A cask of the finest wine.
But where can
I'm sure the Mystios could...
Please, Mystios, please. And a lot of drachmi. Well, I'll give you all I've got. If Aetios picks me...
Fine. I'll get the ingredients for your love potion. That's all?
Excellent. Meet us at the temple on...
Azt mutatta a térkép, hogy sárgán világító kérdőjel volt. Az pedig Legendary Animalt jelent általában. De úgy látom, hogy ez most offos.
That's the shipwreck with the wine. Hope the pirates haven't gotten here yet.
Menjünk oda, menjünk oda. Azt úgy nem tudom, hogy sikerült, de... Ja. Mines. Aha. Arra gondolok. Miért nincs amúgy egy ilyen gomb, hogy megnyomom és azonnal elengedi a falat, és nem csak lejjebb mászik egyet, hanem konkrétan leugrik, vagy leesik valami. Hát, az nem rossz, hogy elkezdett lefelé mászkálni, miközben én folyamatosan a felfelé mászást nyomtam, és ezt a lefelé és a kör helyett, amit ő gondolt. Imádom ezeket a házakat. Hol kell bemenni? Nyilván. Hallod már? összes ajtó zárva van. Kettő nem. Oh. Meg kell csinálni? Kibaszott időhúzást. Jaj, nehogy bemásszál már oda, mert a végén még bemászol.
Hurry! Kill the snakes before it's too late!
Hogy nem talál? De rajta van a pötty.
Blessed be the god that sent you here. I'd have been eaten alive if it weren't for you.
I don't think they'd eat you.
But they would have certainly killed me. So thank you.
I'm always happy to help someone in need.
The world could do with more like you. Especially now.
Pericles sent me. He was worried about you. Do you often get tied up and surrounded by snakes?
How can you joke about this? Thugs broke into my home, dragged me here, tied me up and surrounded me with these hideous creatures. They must be stopped.
The snakes?
The thugs!
I'll track them down, Metiojos. Don't worry.
Tensions are high right now. At this rate, we'll tear each other apart within the city, before the Spartans can...
Go to the home of the attacker.
Part of Athens I doubt Pericles is proud to talk about. There has to be a clue around here somewhere. Snakes. Like the ones that were meant to kill Metiojos. It looks like the thugs who attacked Metiojos weren't the masterminds behind this plot. Snake bites. And someone hid the body. Though I have a feeling this death was an accident. This must be the house of Metiojos' attackers. But the letter proves they're just tools in someone else's plan. Whose?
What the fuck are you doing sniffing around my house?
You attacked Metiojos. I found the snakes, the letter from your friend, and a body. All here.
Ah, Boraktis. We all knew the risks. Change don't happen without a bit of blood being spilled.
I know someone gave you those snakes. They used you to do their dirty work. I want to know who.
He's a real hero of Athens. No puppet of Pericles is going to stop him.
Tell me what I want to know, or I'll cut you down right now. Your cause will be forgotten, and so will you.
All right, all right. He's got a camp just outside the walls. Sells his snakes from there.
It's not too late to make a difference.
Maybe you're right. You didn't have to show us mercy.
Start here. This district is your home. Ignore the politicians and concentrate on where you can...
Thank you.
I need to rid Athens of this snake seller.
Kill the snake dealer. oda.
I should watch my step around here.
Kígyók? Ja, kígyók. Hallod, nem mutatja? Mekkora egy húza. Jó, a kígyók közük az álmodat. Ilyet megöltem a madaram. Nem szabad ennyit.
His death should keep friends of Pericles safe.
Jó van. $610,000. Van egy mercenári, aki nem engem követ jelenleg. A kérdés, hogy te mekkora vagy? Hű, te valami ultimate vagy. Rád nézek. Te a ODYSSEY-tel, oké. Tényleg 300 méterre vagy, akkor nem érdekel. Meg jó lenne, akinek egy fajta.
Looks like your situation.
The danger has passed for now. But while those monsters are up...
A group of fishermen tied you up. They were being used by a snake dealer, working for...
What did you do with them?
I showed them the error of their ways and sent...
I'm glad no blood was shed. But how...
I made it very clear that...
Well, that must have been a terrifying experience for them. Thank...
That's everything Pericles wanted. Time to return to him and find out what these Athenians know about my mother.
Nem csak én megint. Valakit. Ez nem volt okos dolog. Nem tudom, hogy nem láttál meg, de mindegy.
I'm here!
De majd túléltem. Na jó. Akkor Pericleshoz.
We'll be watching you, Miss
Cassandra, it's you!
Phoebe!
You promised we'd see each other again, and now we have.
I also said, stay out of trouble.
Which I have. Okay, almost out of trouble.
How did you even get here, Phoebe?
Well, I did make some drachmi working for Marcos.
So you paid someone to bring you to Athens?
Not exactly.
Phoebe...
I needed a drachmi for when I arrived, I couldn't use it all to leave, and I didn't want to wait any longer. So I sneaked on a ship. Don't worry, nobody saw.
I just can't believe you made it.
I don't remember much of Athens from when I was a baby. But every once in a while, something feels familiar. It's nice.
I can't believe you're here.
Me either. I can't believe we both made it to Athens. It's so much different from Kefalonia.
But what are you doing here?
I'm here to get you ready. I have to make sure you leave all your weapons and change into these clothes.
So you somehow work here? For Pericles?
No, for Aspasia.
How is it you're working for Aspasia?
Well, I did get into a little bit of trouble after I got to Athens. I may have been a leader of a small group of orphans that tried to cheat Aspasia. We didn't know it was her, though.
And you convinced her to hire you?
No, she asked me on her own.
That was lucky. I don't understand why I have to change.
It's just what you do here. I felt weird at first, but you forget about it pretty fast.
And my weapons?
Don't worry, I'll take care of them. You don't want to scare people in there.
Well... I think I'm ready to go in.
You can't! Not like that, anyway. The Athenians like it best when you try to fit in. But don't worry, I have just the outfit for you.
There's no way I'm wearing that.
But if you don't...
I mean it, Phoebe.
You have to leave your weapons here, though.
Fine.
Don't say I didn't warn you.
Is that everything?
You're all ready to go in. Don't worry. You've done scarier things than this.
I'm struggling to think of any right now. Are you sure I can't keep just one weapon with me?
No weapons. Now hurry and go in. Oh, and don't leave without saying bye.
Here, Cassandra. The mighty mercenary and traveler has finally made her grand entrance. Only slightly late, too.
Herodotus! Athenians have no problem letting me know when I'm not welcome. It's a relief to see your friendly face.
Don't let the company here tonight intimidate you.
I won't.
Pericles is no king. He needs these guests to love him so that the people love him. And they, in turn, need Pericles. You're no different from any of them.
Do you really think these people will help me?
Perhaps your individual fashion sense will get their memories working. Now then, let me introduce you to everyone. They may not look it, but this group holds the way to the future on the tip of their opinionated tongues. Ah, Sophocles and Euripides, for example. Two of the most celebrated playwrights to date. No one can throw stones as far as they can. They appear to be locked in some kind of intellectual struggle, as is their way.
He's a writer of comedies, of all things. Comedies, Euripides.
I've heard of Sophocles. In my line of work, it pays to know who the richest and most famous men are.
Hermippos has also written his fair share of comedies.
You should drink more.
Lately, his attitudes have garnered him more notice than his works. However, the fellow beside him, Protagoras, is a sophist worthy of as much praise as the great Socrates himself.
Inviting Socrates seems like a good way to ruin everyone's night. I'm surprised they would let him in the door.
Oh, don't let Socrates get under your skin. At least he wore shoes for the occasion. And the poor thing gesticulating like an ape is Thrasymachos. If you listen closely, you'll notice he and Socrates are actually arguing the same points. But the wind from his wild gestures deafens him to critique.
That isn't at all what I mean.
Where is Pericles?
Oh, he never attends his own parties. Which reminds me, there's something I need to get his help with.
Vile Socrates, always appearing where I least expect him. Warrior, protect me from his amorous gaze. Oh, Alcibiades, this is not a time for jealousy, but for love.
Let's not use Alcibiades as an example. Be good, and don't drink too much. So, tell me, what does a Misthios like you think of a party like this?
This party could be fun. Alcibiades drinks like a Spartan. Maybe he fights like one too.
If I could suggest anything, please don't start a fight, or end one.
Thank you, Herodotus.
Now, if you'll excuse me, Pericles is here somewhere, and I need to prepare him. If he's alone, I'll tell him what your brother said.
Agreed. Pericles needs to know. I'll stay here and look for clues.
I hope they know something about your mother.
Me too.
Gather information about your mother. Okay.
Amistios? Here? I suppose they've sent you to mock me for my fight with Euripides.
You're rich and arrogant ass.
Spare me. I'm only looking for clues to help me find a Spartan woman.
A Spartan woman in Athens. Sounds intriguing. Though, if you expect me to notice someone other than myself, you expect too much. You could talk to Euripides. He's the second most worldly man here. That pediculous, xanthodontus exophthalmic Morosov. But he doesn't talk without a drink.
I have no idea what that meant.
No, you don't.
You want to get Euripides drunk? Are you hoping he's gonna make an even bigger scene than you did?
Ha! We both know that's not possible. But you're a feisty one, to say the least.
All right. If nothing else, this party could use the help.
You'll need to pick the right wine for this task. The kitchen should have what you need. Let me know when Euripides is done in, and I'll slip away unseen.
I'll get the wine.
Wonderful. Now, if you want some friendly advice, Aristophanes cannot stand sweet wine. I've seen what it can do to him. Absolutely, horrifyingly delightful.
It wouldn't be a party without someone losing their stomach. I'll let you know if your plan worked.
You shouldn't be in here.
Mit mondod? Dry wine vagy sweet wine? Sweet wine.
I'm here for your sweet wine.
Yes, take it. But get out of my kitchen. I'm very busy, you know.
Édes borog, ami itatja magát.
Amistios in Pericles' abode? I never thought I'd see the day. You must have seen me doing my impression of Hermippus. I call it the dejected weasel. Tell me, what does it think?
Did you just call me it? Watch your mouth, Athenian.
It speaks, and so feisty too. Sometimes I wonder if I'm doomed to be the only young and beautiful thing here. So, what do they call you?
Cassandra.
I wouldn't peg you as a Cassandra, but never mind. I'm Aristophanes, and this man is Euripides. Oh, go on. Introduce yourself.
I'm Euripides.
For a playwright, you're not much for words.
Good men lead quiet lives, as old Euripides likes to say. Don't you, Euripides?
When I need to relax, I start a fight. For you, though...
Quickly! Bring him some wine so that he might say something clever.
After my argument with Sophocles, I think I'd rather keep my head clear.
You and Aristophanes could both use a drink. Let's play a game.
A competition?
Ah, wonderful idea. Every Pidis seems quiet, but he never turns down a challenge.
Well, if you brought us some wine, I wouldn't be opposed to showing this young one how we Argives drink.
Let's conjure Dionysos, shall we?
This is pure swill.
Amateur. In my day, this would be considered nectar of the gods. Another round!
Ready for more?
Yeah, I can hardly stomach this pig's piss.
I could outdrink both of you with one hand. Let's have some more!
You ready for another?
This wine is terrible.
You, I like you. Who brought you here?
I brought myself. I'm on the trail of a woman who fled Sparta a long time ago.
Fled? Why?
She lost 2 children. She had no choice.
She fled to heal a broken heart. Every Pidis, write her into a play.
I've heard Spartan mothers go to a sanctuary in Argolis to beg Asclepios for his divine pity. I should know, it's my home.
After what she went through, I'm not sure she'd trust priests.
Oh, then she sought my friend, Hippocrates. He's a physician, best of the best. He still keeps his office in Argos. If she went to him for help, there's no doubt he'd have given it.
I love getting drunk and singing. Come back if you want to sing with me.
I'll think about it. Hippocrates in Argos. Here I come.
Itt dudorászik a háttérben, megmagyaráz.
How's Euripides? Drunk, I hope.
You can stop hiding in here. Euripides won't notice you coming out. He won't notice anything.
Hiding? Heed this. War has come to Athens. First they take our homes, then they take our heads. I intend to be found with at least my dignity intact. Or what's left of it anyway. If you see Pericles, tell him I said thank you for another colorful evening.
Drink a helyzet ezzel itt.
Someone's being hurt. Open this door or I'll kick it in!
Kecske hangok.
Don't mind her. She likes to watch. Look at you. Such authority. Such aggression. I can see why Pericles has taken such an interest in you. Did you come to join us?
It sounded like someone was in pain.
Well, it can sometimes be hard to distinguish between sounds of pleasure and pain. Had I known you were going to knock, I would have left my door wide open for you.
I thought this party was tame even by Athenian standards. Until now.
Let them have their meeting of the minds. I'm more interested in meeting other parts.
Ali, we're out of oil again.
Ali?
You know they like you when they give you a pet name. There's more olive oil in the kitchen, but Aspasia keeps complaining about me walking unencumbered through her symposiums.
You mean naked?
It sounds so good when you say it.
I only came to this symposium to find someone.
Sounds like we can help each other then, doesn't it? You fetch us a bit of oil, I help you find who you're looking for. Maybe they're in here.
She's not in there.
I think I'll check all the same.
Nem Langyi, hanem biszexuális, kérem szépen. Mert bevitt magával egy csajt is.
I come bearing gifts.
Vagyis hát igazából ilyen minden evőnek tűnik, mert egy kecskét is toltott.
Today, these women grieved for their sons, and these men worked the wall. But tonight, we forget all of that. Let's have some fun! What do you say? Care to join us?
Time for some fun. You'll have to help me get out of my clothes.
Gladly. If you like, we can feed them to the goat.
There's another goat?
Volt még egy kecske. Azok a hangok, baszki, nagyon kemény. Ez gyors volt.
Now, it's time for you to help me, Ali. I'm looking for someone.
All business right until the end. I like that.
Focus. I'm looking for a woman who fled Sparta a long, long time ago.
Fled Sparta? No one flees Sparta. But let's pretend she did. If she were stupid, she'd be dead. If she were smart, she'd do what Aspasia did. She'd earn her independence. The smartest and most resourceful women I've ever met have been in Corinthia.
Theatera? I've heard they play some sort of role in Corinth, but I assumed it was the same as any other city.
Oh, no. These women are unlike any other you'll meet. A force, and the only ones there with any smarts.
Ali! Come back inside!
Ooh, the celebration continues. When you reach Corinth, find Anfusa. No one goes in or out of the city without her knowing. Until we meet again, warrior.
Anthusha in Corinth. It's not much, but it's a start.
Ah, here comes the one who claims to value drachmae over the noble path that leads to knowledge.
Like I told you, knowledge can't feed me.
But the mind must be fed as well.
You really intend to use this young destruction to avoid the point being argued?
If you've been arguing this long and you haven't agreed yet, just give up.
We're discussing the nature of rulers. Where better to do so than here? I'll ask you the same question I asked Thrasymachos. Would you agree that the act of ruling is an art?
It is an art, as all worthy undertakings are. That is not up for argument.
Yet, medicine is for the betterment of the patient, and not the physician. Carpentry improves the building, not the builder. Then, is the art of ruling not for the betterment of the ruled rather than the ruler?
Don't be absurd!
This argument between you two is pointless.
Perhaps. How do you define art?
I'm not getting dragged into this.
Very well. Answer this. Does the artist not give form and symmetry to her subject?
Well, yes.
Laws and justice do much the same for people, do they not? And is there any better way to communicate the story of a people than by revealing its customs and laws? If yes, then ruling, and thus justice, must be an art, as Thrasymachos says.
If you say so.
Aspasia.
You shouldn't be too hard on Socrates. He really has a brilliant mind, even if he comes off a little strong.
He isn't always like that, is he?
Ah, Phoebe. Pericles has retired to the balcony already, has he? His ability to sneak off and sulk is second to none.
I can go get him, and Cassandra can help. Everyone listens when she talks.
That'll be fine. Run along. Cassandra will be right behind you. Now, allow me to introduce myself. My name is Aspasia. I had to go to great lengths to cover up your work in Megaris.
I did what I had to, and I'd do it again. I make no apologies.
We do what we have to survive, and there's no shame in that, believe me. You make an interesting choice, Cassandra, in not dressing to fit in.
Fit in? Fancy clothes wouldn't help me fit in. Your Athenian chitons are strange to me.
You never really get used to them. It seems we have the attention of the entire room without a single eye being fixed on us. If you'd like to talk, do it now, and do it discreetly.
I'm searching for a woman who fled Sparta with her child years ago. I was hoping you might help.
What clues do you have to her whereabouts?
A physician named Hippocrates may have seen her in Argos.
He's a good man. If you find a woman named Agathi there, do let her know Aspasia sends her regards. What else?
Alcibiades gave me the name of a woman in Corinth.
I'm sure he did. My dear friend, Anthusa, is the only one I know who's enjoyed a life in Corinth through legitimate means. Mostly legitimate, anyway.
That's all I have.
There is another option. In a former life, when I needed something done or someone found, I contacted a friend. An admiral of a sort.
What's his name?
Her name is Xenia. When we last spoke, she was in chaos. A word of caution. When you go to her, be on your guard. Sea life makes a monster out of most people.
Thank you, Aspasia.
When you're done, return here. Together, we will find who you're looking for. Now do me a favor and get Pericles to come down here and greet his guests.
Most megint kaptam 3 questet. Pericles. Ja, most nem enged fölfutni a falon. Hol van itt a lépcső? Búza vagy. Hol kell itt fölmenni? Na végre.
Cassandra? I don't recall sending for you, Miss Theos. Phoebe shouldn't have let you in here.
Aspasia told me to come find you. She wants you to come down to the party.
She says I don't interact with our guests enough. But these parties aren't for me. Technically, you're a guest. If you join Herodotus and me, that should be enough for her, don't you think?
You really don't want to go downstairs, do you?
When your days are spent speaking in front of crowds, you begin to crave these moments of silence.
Or as silent as I let it be, at least.
Your life is in danger.
Yes, Herodotus was saying. This cult doesn't worry me. I have my life threatened by far worse people every day. My true concern is Athens. I fear for her future.
The Spartans aren't your real concern, Pericles. The cult is coming, and they're bringing their strongest weapon.
Listen to her, Pericles. The Spartans are immediate. A cult's threat is ambiguous.
I'm related to one of the cult members, and I believe him when he says they're coming after you.
Sound counsel to consider. I'll be sure to let my men know, regardless.
Aspasia sent me to see what's taking you so long.
Tell Aspasia I'll be right there. I suppose this is where our conversation ends. Thank you again for helping me. I hope my guests are able to help you in your search.
Time will tell.
És akkor gondolom most indulunk 3 felé. Mindig nem tudok kiugrani? Az időmet a game. Egyfolytában csak az időm. Ezt jelöli.
You look tired.
Only of conversation. I think that's the most talking I've ever done.
See? You didn't need...
I've had enough Athenian hospitality.
You'll get used to it. It's nice. What are you going to do now?
There's a woman on the island of Chaos that I need to meet. I think I'll head there first.
I've heard there are pirates there.
I'll be sure to be careful.
Good. Before you go, I heard something from Aspasia. About Kefalonia.
What is it?
She said there was some sort of plague. You don't think... My friend, the blood fever.
Don't think like that. Whatever happened on Kefalonia isn't our fault. I'll go myself and find out if this plague even happened.
Okay. Thanks. I knew I could count on you.
Bling. Ez mi ez a 4-es? Chapter 4 vagy mi akar lenni?
Not going to beg to come along this time?
Nope. I'm happy here. And this isn't Kefalonia. That means you'll be back.
That's very true.
Plus, I really like working for Aspasia. She says she has a mission for me.
I'll see you soon, Phoebe.
Bye, Cassandra!
Letter to the master. What is this? Azt te lennél? Vagy... Ghost of Cosmos. Aha. Hát jól van. Exekias the Legend. Jó. Multiple quests accepted. Akkor most jöjjön az, hogy... To find the girl, Corinthia. Chaos. Ez menjünk oda. Chaos. Itt van. Jól van.
I don't see any soldiers here. Only pirates. They must be running the whole island.
Ez itt van alattam. Konkrétan medőépületben.
gods have mercy!
You want mercy?
Ah!
Those who trade in slaves anywhere on my island will be marked as slaves themselves, then hauled to Attica and fed to the system they tried to profit from. Get this scum out of my sight.
I thought all pirates were slavers.
And you are?
My name is Cassandra.
Well, Cassandra, we're all thought to be murderers too. So, tell me why I shouldn't kill you right here.
I was told you're a trader of information.
Among other things, yes.
I'm looking for someone.
Sneaking into my city is a strange way to make a first impression.
I needed to speak with you directly. I didn't think your pirates would just let me walk up and knock.
Then speak.
I'm looking for a woman. She left Sparta when I was a child.
I'll need more than that, Cassandra.
She has birthmarks on her arm that form the constellation Aquila.
Now, that is something I can work with. Just who exactly is this woman?
She's my mother. I haven't seen her since I was a child.
So, you're on a quest to find your family?
Something like that.
Then your path is not an easy one.
Aspasia's the one who sent me to find you.
Aspasia? Now why would she do that?
She said you might have information that could help me in my search.
You can have anything for the right price.
And what is that price?
One you can afford, I'm sure.
Nessa.
Here, take your drachmi.
Nothing feels better than a heavy purse filled with coin.
The information I need. How long will it take?
I already have it.
You do?
Yomerini now sails under the name of Finicas. She started as a member of my crew, but we parted ways not too long ago.
Micsoda?
Nem videózok még, nem játszok,
Ja.
mert le van merült rajta.
Ja, hát igen.
Nem azért, mert hallgattam a filmeknek játszottam.
Ja, na.
I'm leaving soon.
Chaos is your home.
But this isn't my true calling. My purpose.
You might never find what you're looking for, Finicas.
I can't stop until I do.
You are a great pirate.
And you are an even greater friend. Don't forget me.
Do you know where she is now?
She sailed southeast with her crew in search of a greater calling.
She was part of your crew?
For a time.
Why did she leave?
Much too interested in the politics of war. Waste of a good pirate, if you ask me. I haven't heard from her since she left.
Chaos is a long way from Sparta. How did your paths cross?
On the sea, long ago. In her, I saw a better life. In me, she found freedom. Together, we owned the waves.
I can't believe she was a pirate.
She's the kind of woman who, once she sets her mind to something, gets it done.
Thank you.
Home isn't a place. It's the people you're with. If you don't find what you're looking for, there's a place for you here.
Okay. Hát ez hamar kész lett. Oké. Következő küldetés. To find a girl. Korintia vagy... És az Argos cucc, az hol van? Tudó, no 3. Pergolis. Ezt mondjuk alatt. Biztos vagyok benne, hogy ott is jártam már. Argolis. Humban. Itt van.
That's Hippocrates' clinic.
Milyen egyszerű lenne, hogyha ki kéne fizetnem, és akkor készen a küld.
Apollo! Look, you insignificant peon. Tell me where he is, or by Ira, I'll burn this clinic to the ground with you in it.
I already told you what I know.
I don't ask much. Hippocrates must show humility to ensure public order. Prostrate himself before the gods and declare that his skills are God's given.
But that won't help his patients. It'll just take him away from his work.
If Hippocrates thinks he can disrupt social order to make himself into a demigod of healing, well, perhaps the gods themselves will have their revenge.
Nála van a tőröm, takarok.
Back away from the boy, slowly.
Who dares threaten the priestess of Ira?
Me. Now, step back.
It seems the gods wish me to grant you and your master another chance. Very well. Tell Hippocrates that if he doesn't make a public show of respect to the gods, I will raise an army of believers against him. If the doctor can't think of a suitable offering, his head will do.
Oh, thank all the gods she's gone. I thought she was going to kill me this time.
What's going on?
I am Sostratos. Chrysis has accused my master Hippocrates of impiety.
Is he impious?
He believes that beyond praying, people can take their health into their own hands and make themselves well.
Fascinating. Can I speak with him?
I'm sorry, he isn't here.
I'll find him.
If you're going to meet Hippocrates, could I trouble you with a small errand?
Depends what it is.
I want you to bring him some equipment. He was in such a hurry, he left it behind.
I could bring that to Hippocrates.
Really?
I'll be sure he gets the equipment.
You have my thanks.
How will I know when I've found Hippocrates?
Follow the road southeast of Hera's Watch, to the Cave of Pan. He won't have set up far from it. Look for a long line of sick people. He's balding, but I wouldn't mention that if I were you.
So many sick people. Can one man help all of them?
Fasztravazgassunk, már ennyi mindenki van nyitogatva. Azért van. Hippocrates.
So, what has caused this man's condition?
An excess of phlegm, Doctor.
In the immediate sense, yes. But more importantly, he suffers from neglect.
Neglect?
Good food, warm clothing, so much could have helped. But since other caretakers assumed his condition was a punishment from the gods, they neglected him.
Challenging tradition. You must be Hippocrates.
Yes, I'm also very busy.
This will only take a moment. I won't keep you away from your patients. And your students?
Observation, experience, and experimentation are crucial for treatment. My followers are learning that.
I've come from your clinic in Argos. So Stratos asked me to give you this.
I knew I forgot some things. Sostratos is a good physician, but a better apprentice, there is none. Did you ask him to pay you for this delivery?
No. I knew this would help you and your patients. That's good enough for me.
Quite admirable. What did you say your name was?
Cassandra of Sparta.
Well met, Cassandra of Sparta. What do you need?
I've been searching for a Spartan woman.
What makes you think I would know her?
I was told you may have helped her a long time ago.
Maybe the priests at the sanctuary of Asclepios can help. They keep detailed records of all who passed through.
Please, Hippocrates, I came very far to meet you.
As did this patient, and the one before him, and the one before her. My patients need me, but my notes on diseases of the mind were taken. Retrieve them, and I will help you find what you seek. Hurry, this patient doesn't have much time left.
I'll do my best with what you've told me.
Good luck. We're depending on you.
És merre? Most szivatsz? Biztos szivat. Ez lenne az Dr. Will see you now. Jól van. Normálisan tudunk menni. Paci.
Hippocrates' notes are well guarded. Why? I need to stay hidden.
I need to stay hidden. De az nem jelenti azt, hogy nem futkoshatok össze-vissza. Jó volt az. Te ott fent. Csak ide. Engem meglátni. Jó. Nem Tom, 121. De ha nem Tom, akkor Jerry. Te vagy Jerry? Szia Jerry. Már amit nyomok bakker.
What are you doing here?
Hippocrates sent me. Your commander stole his notes, and I think you have them.
The ones written by the great Hippocrates himself. I'm sorry. They were burned in the last attack.
What?
You heard me. The medical tent was burned. At least I memorized the notes before we lost them. I'll transcribe them when I have time, or when the war subsides.
Then you'll have to come with me. A patient Hippocrates is treating will die without your help.
I have a patient right here who needs my help.
Can't someone else take care of this one?
I'm the only doctor here. Now let me work.
There isn't enough time. I need you at Hippocrates' camp now.
Az is valami. Hát ez így mondjuk érdekesebb lesz, hogy nekem mindenki kell ezzel sétálni. Na várjál, ott a kijárat. Ki az, aki engem ebben megakadályozna? Van itt bárki, aki nagyon nézelődik? De ott. Nem is erre nézel. Kisétálom. Ez így fölgyullad. Fölgyulladna a ló hátán.
Maybe the punch was a bit hasty, but I couldn't wait forever. Neither could Hippocrates.
Na. Én aló.
How is he, Hippocrates?
Poor, but there's still a chance. Did you find my notes?
Not quite. Will this do?
Who is this?
Hippocrates! I'm sorry, your notes were destroyed, but I have them all in my head.
Then it is your duty to help me save this man's life. He'll live.
I wish I could say the same for my patient.
What patient?
Your mysterious friend attacked me while I was in the middle of an operation.
It was the only way to get him here in time.
While you did save my patient, the other did not deserve their fate. At least we saved one soul today.
If we're finished here, I'll take some time and write down what I remember of your notes, Hippocrates.
I'll go see the priest for more information about my mother.
Come with me. You've had a busy day. The importance of diet to maintaining one's health cannot be overstated.
What good can one apple really do?
Well, taken daily, they can keep the doctor away. But to more serious matters. I know why you're here. You're looking for your mother.
You remember her?
I was young then. I didn't know how to help. I turned her away. But her look of determination and despair was burned into my mind. It has never left me, and it never will. After, I swore to Apollo that I wouldn't turn away another patient, that I'd dedicate my life to the cause. She made an impression on me. Your brave mother did.
She would be happy to know that.
I sent your mother to the sanctuary of Asclepios. Tell the elder priest a treatment for the sacred disease will soon be available to any patient who needs it. Then he may talk to you.
Thank you for everything, Hippocrates. I'll go see him.
Új küldetés... Nem? Nem nézzük. Priest of Asclepios. Jaj, van egy csomó belőle. Jó van. Menjünk oda.
He's over there. There he is.
Mindegyiknek lesz egy külön küldetése?
I need to talk to him.
If you're here for your purification bath, you'll have to come...
I'm here for information.
In that case, you can go straight to Hades.
I need to know about a Spartan.
Did that eagle of yours shit in your ears? I'm under strict orders not to talk...
I never mentioned a baby.
Think you're so smart? Many women pass through with babies.
Maybe I can help you.
Snakes!
Snakes.
They're everywhere! Must have escaped from the Tholos. We keep them for treatments, but they...
The snakes killed someone?
A patient was purifying himself when they slithered in. Turns out he's terrified of snakes. Fell over dead. Now the snakes have made him...
What if I took care of your snake problem?
Oh, most definitely. The
I'll take care of your snake problem. That... Hey!
Megint keresnünk a bejáratot. Körbesztudottam az egész épületet. Na, hogy? Úgy nehéz szaladat volt.
And?
I carved up every...
My babies! What have you done? Your snakes infested my bathhouse! You!
Good snakes are dead snakes.
You'll pay for this!
Well?
Well, what?
I took care of the snakes. Now you're going to tell me about the Spartan woman and the baby.
I actually don't know anything. It was before my time. The man who does know is Midon, but he won't tell you. He won't tell anyone anything.
Nem lehet még jobban ezt?
Like your snakes. At least I got a name. Midon.
De én a következő küldetést akarom trekkelni. Ezt nem adod oda? Fordulj csak meg. Így.
I won't die yet!
Hoppá.
Greetings, young one. Come to offer Asclepios a sacrifice?
No. But I'm searching for a Spartan mother who may have.
The great goddess Ira guides many mothers to the sacred place. Surely I'm too feeble to remember them all.
What are these stone slabs for?
These are records. We document all who pass through, their illnesses, treatments, so that the glory of Asclepios can be celebrated.
Then I don't need your memory. I just need to find the right stone.
Yes, of course. That's very wise indeed. If only I had the time to help you.
My mother came through here. And unless you want me to paint these stones with your blood, you'll tell me what you know.
Please, it's Chrysis. She said that anyone who talks to the Eagle Bearer will be paying a visit to Hades.
Then don't talk! Just bring me to the stone that can.
Follow me then. Quickly. We must be discreet.
Lead the way.
Azt fogjuk lenyilkolni. Nála van a kés. Nála van a következő fekvőjük.
This way. Over here. If anyone is watching, they'll have my head.
What kind of sanctuary isn't safe for its priests?
Times have changed, Eagle Bearer.
Hűha, hűha. Az igen. Meg, hallottam. Aha.
I remember this tale. Written during the time of the great Elod revolt. You would have been only a child.
I don't need the history, just the details.
It tells the tale of a woman with worms in her throat. Asclepios took off her head so we could remove them, then reattached it in her sleep.
Definitely not the right one. I wonder what Hippocrates would think of these treatments.
Hippocrates is a fine healer. Showed so much promise.
Showed? He's healing the sick right now.
He puts too much faith in his hands, and not enough in the gods.
When it comes to life and death, I prefer hands. Are all the testimonies so outrageous?
Writers today, Thucydides, Euripides, the petulant Aristophanes, all of them try for realism. But what really inspires is greatness, magic, gods.
Ezt a rohadt időhúzó küldetés, basszus.
This one tells the tale of a man with sword wounds. A pack of dogs licked him clean, and Eureka! A man's best friend indeed.
This is hopeless.
These stories give people hope, Eagle Bearer.
Well, I'm losing mine. Tell me about Chrysis.
A very powerful, dangerous woman. But it was not always so. She was abandoned here as a child and taken in by the priests. Taught the ways of the gods. She learned very quickly. Was very strong-willed. And before too long, it was the priests who listened to her. She was loved. But there's an anger in her heart that could not be soothed. So, when her methods turned to madness, anyone who opposed her got...
Got what?
I've already said too much.
And what about this one? Let me guess. It tells the tale of a blind woman who had her eyes licked by snakes.
It reads of Sparta. Came here with child. Sought pity from the gods.
Why is most of it scratched out?
Oh, I'll just tell you. I know this one by heart. The Spartan woman arrived filthy and bleeding from her travels. We cared for her, gave her food, a bath, and she left. Where she went, I do not know. The child could not be saved.
Who does know where she went?
We've been spotted. Meet me later, near the olive tree of Heracles, at the entrance of the sanctuary. I may have something for you.
And what do we have here? A priest and a mercenary out for a friendly stroll?
May the gods be with you, Plistos. I was just on my way to the archives when this Misthios bumped into me.
Is that so? And what were you both chatting about so fervently, might I ask?
The good priest here was teaching me how to heal sword wounds.
Yes. Sword wounds.
Oh, really? And what is the treatment for sword wounds, according to Timoxenos here?
Dogs.
What about them?
You use dogs to lick the wounds clean.
Very good. Don't give away all our tricks, Timoxenos. Who will bring offerings to the gods when our patients learn to heal themselves?
No, of course not. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have matters to attend to.
You have your treatment, Mistios. Now please, leave the sanctuary.
Végig tudok normális sebességgel mozogni. Várjál. Van egy ilyenem. Várjál csak így. Azt.
That old priest, hiding by the tree.
Szerintem a következő néhány pontot majd assassin damage-öket költenem.
The tree of Iraklis. I'm not sure if it's loved more for its legend or its olives. Now, where...
I thank you for your discretion, Eagle Bearer. Chrysis has many eyes and ears throughout the sanctuary.
What else can you tell me about the Spartan woman and child?
The woman left the child's blanket behind. We tried to return it, but it was too painful a memory for her.
Where did she go? What happened to the child?
So, Chrysis was right. You knew the rules, Timoxenos. You will suffer her wrath.
Plistos, please.
Get behind me, priest. I'll deal with these two.
You
These two, azt négyen vannak?
We don't need to fear you anymore.
Hol van? Mekkora csalás már? Majd én elintézem ezt a kettőt. Szóval még két másik. Na még egyszer. Mindjárt jó lesz ez. Így. Igen, és... hol a másik kettő? És akkor most mi van? Belső közösség.
Phobos, away!
Hát ez fura volt. Most csak ketten voltak.
May Asclepius spare her from suffering.
Will she live?
Not unless the gods heed our prayers. Many sick Athenians have arrived in Argolis recently. and very few have left.
Is there anything I can...
I was warned of the Eagle Bearer. Wants nothing but drachmi for blood. I was told.
We're wasting time, priest. We can discuss...
Her illness seems to have no cure, and it's spreading. Our sacrifices have done little to draw the attention of the gods. Pigs, goats, all have...
What did you...
There is a rumor of a bull with skin as white as snow roaming the sanctuary outskirts. Head west of here, towards the coast. Bring it to me alive, and we'll offer a sacrifice that... I'm touched you will help these people. But I know why you're ill. Chrysis made all priests swear oaths to seal our lips in the face of the... But I serve the gods and the sick.
I'll find this bull for you.
Szia, Benji.
I'll see your every move. Η οφθαλμή μου πεσέβουση.
Azt mondja, az Asina Ruiz közelében leledzik. Már pont nincsen ott gyorsatazó hely, nem baj, mert itt már normálisan tudok mozogni a lóval.
Let's go!
Altátlan! Altátlan! Hát jól van, legyen altátlan akkor. Egy F. Oké. Akkor most altátlan itt van, meg F itt van. Egy felle.
The white bull. Am I too late? The watch will be vigilant here.
Öt fávevel. 5 fávevel. Hol van, hol van? Ja, elle van.
Doesn't look like he died willingly. I'll take his heart for the sacrifice. It'll have to do. Oh, not the best feeling.
Jó. Kapé!
I hope this heart is enough.
Hello.
If they want the whole bull, they can come get it themselves.
Fia hukka. Love a low. Hol a low? Itt a low. Állj már meg bújva.
Ella!
Kérem azt a fát, a fát. Kell, fog, F-el, fog el. Pojď. Én beszélni akartam, na mindegy. Au. Hát jó.
Did you find the white bull?
I couldn't bring it back alive.
This won't be enough to please Asclepios. The beast died unwillingly, and with just a heart, we'll only be able to pray for.
Please, Mythios. The white bull you killed was mine. My farm feeds half of our lease. If I die, people...
I beg you! My husband was killed by this sickness. I have 2 small children. Who will take...
You did this. You choose whose prayers get heard by the gods.
Pray for the farmer. The bull was his. Its sacrifice will help feed the people of Argolis.
Thank you, Mythios.
Very well. The rest is in the hands of the gods.
I did my part, priest.
The Spartan woman you're after.
You've met her?
Her visit to the sanctuary is legendary. But sadly, it was before my time. The man you want is Midon, the elder priest. He spoke of her often. That is, before he cut out his tongue.
Cut out his tongue?
When he's not healing the sick, he's in the guest house. Spends a lot of time being tended to by the servants.
Thank you. I won't forget you helped me.
And these people won't forget you helped them.
That was good. What was that?
Pavson, ochlisme.
My mind must be playing tricks on me. You! The reward for your...
Úgy. Nincs. Fofen volt. Fofen volt, fofe volt. Fofe volt, fofe lett.
I should try to stay out of sight.
Hoppá, várjál. Á, bassza meg. Megőzte. Ez hogy ugrott?
She's not far. Let's go. Absolutely. Oh, the gods!
Minek megy a fene, amikor már rég meghalt mindenki. Oh yeah.
Guards! They're dead. And you must be Midon.
He doesn't speak.
So I've heard. I'm here to find out why.
Chrysis did this to him.
I thought he did this to himself.
To prove his loyalty to her.
Now, why would Chrysis want an elder priest to cut out his tongue?
Midon is a caring, generous man.
I want answers from him, not you. Tell me about the Spartan woman and her baby.
He can only answer yes or no.
I know why Chrysis made you cut out your tongue. The night my mater brought my brother here, you and your priests left him for dead. And Ricis didn't like you telling the story.
That's not what happened!
What do you know? You're too young to have been there.
He told me the story many times before that witch stole his voice. He tried to save the baby, did everything he could. I don't believe you. Dead. How can my baby be dead?
I don't know what to tell you. You were lucky he survived as long as he did. That fall was devastating.
My baby! My baby!
Listen, there's nothing we can do for you anymore. You'd best be on your way. Ray is here.
They're gone. They're both gone. He wept for that Spartan woman so far from home. Her baby barely recognizable, hardly breathing.
Tell me, please. I need to know.
Not even Apollo could save the child. Midon told me how the Spartan woman wept, held the baby in her arms, sang to him, before finally leaving him to the gods.
Chrysis took the baby, didn't she? And she made you cut out your tongue to hide the truth. Where is Chrysis?
There is an altar, where people offer their sick babies to be healed. This is where she took the child. Find it near the statue of Apollo Maleatas, and you'll find Chrysis.
People come to this sanctuary to heal. But I come here and find people dying without hope, priests without tongues, and babies left with an insane woman. My mother was a fool to trust any of you. I'm going to find Chrysis, and she's going to pay for what she's done.
Hush, my child. May Ira bless our sacred family.
So Chrysis is the key to finding my mother. I must find this altar of Apollo Maleatas.
Ashes to ashes. F-if to F-if. Oh, kicsoda? Ott jön egy. Melfenali. Valahol itt van, hol van? Ott van. Vagy.
There's the altar of Apollo Maleatas.
There's the statue of Apollo. And the altar. A warning. Must be getting close.
All you cultists will die here.
Killing seems to run in your bloodline, oh mighty eagle bearer.
Don't you dare speak of my family, Snake.
I still remember the night your mother brought me my child. The sad, pathetic thing, crying in the rain. Had I known then that Mirini had 2 children. But here you are. My family is complete.
You let my mother believe her baby was dead.
But he was. Oh, how she wept when his little heart stopped beating. But then I took care of him. Placed him on this very altar. Screamed for the gods to spare his life. And they listened.
I'll run my spear through your throat for the pain you've caused.
This world is pain. I gave Demos strength to cope. Your mater was a weakling who whined to the gods like a pig on an altar. I am more a mother to her child than she will ever be. I can be a mother to you too, Eagle Bearer.
This goes beyond my family. You and your cult are going to destroy the Greek world. You bring nothing but suffering.
You talk of suffering, and yet you come drenched in blood and threaten my life. You are a killer, just like your brother. Here, let me show you.
No, no, no!
Mi a... Hagyjuk már. Fölgyulladtam. Elkapjuk Krisiszt. Hagyja ide a fegyverét. Hagyjál már! Nehéz úgy asszocinételni, hogyha farkasok kergetnek közben. Nem, Isten, passza ez! Végül is keresztül futott 3 pumán, meg 5 farkason. Idiótabb NPC-ben zeng. Nonsense. Én is így szoktam elmenekülni a különböző üldözőim elől, hogy belefutok 5 másik dologba, ami kinyírhat. Jó, mindegy, akkor megcsináljuk a izét.
My child!
This baby is yours?
He was dying. Chrysis had me bring a gift to Ira so that he might be protected.
Chrysis lit the temple on fire with the boy and me inside.
Chrysis is a servant of Ira. See that?
What needs to be done? She left your baby to burn alive.
And you saved him. Gods bless you, Eagle. Sleep now, sweet son.
Not sure saving that baby was the right thing to do. Chrysis's reign of terror must end. If what Chrysis said was true, Mirini believes my brother died long ago. I can't let Chrysis walk free. I'll kill that Malaka.
Jó. Kultist. Hú, vagy itt vagy. Chrysis. Mark? Nem tudom meg Mark, bocsánat. Jó. És most? Igen. És akkor van egy ilyen, hogy to find the girl. Ez meg Korintiában van. hol. Szerintem megcsináljuk ezt a főküldet, és akkor utána majd hagyja, hogy meggyilkoljam. Kellenek a Kronos Blade-ek. Igazán ficsike. Vagy.
It'll be trouble if I'm spotted here.
Micsoda? Nézd, ez nincs kész. Csináljuk már meg.
Must be magic. I should take a look. Huh?
Elakadt a padban. Master Assassin. Ekkora egy tehetségtelen szart azon, hogy elsőtesztő. Ezeket bírom a legjobban. Akkor fölmászik valami tereptájra, és utána nem tud lemászni róla, csak így. Ez hihető volt. Ez is hihető volt. Szeretem ezt a ugró földre csapó támadást, ami nem csak odahat, ahol üt. Szóval ott tartottunk.
I don't want to be spotted here.
Hey, you're trespassing! You'll die by spot!
Várjál, nincs itt a közelben egy ezért kovács, hogy valami, de hogy nincs. Mindjárt egy kicsit. Ja? De arra. Tudnék fejleszteni a dolgaimon.
You have only the finest goods.
Ukra le. Ezt 2 szintet húzzál ezen, légy szíves. Meg azon is. Akkor ma itt vagyunk, az összes tudszomon húzhatsz 2 szintet. Van rá keret. Vedd el a... ezeket. És nem fontos. Na? Én a következő mercenary. Aha. Nem lett észre.
The Etera here could help me find my mother. I should look around for Althusa's whereabouts.
This is no place for you!
Megkussolás van. Beleférhetünk volna kritikális. Sok-sok csapásban. Aha, anyád. Én is tudok elmélyedtet. Not available. Their house, nem érdekel. Vagy mégis érdekel? Fogyjatok már el! Elég lesz. Nem hiszem, hogy nem bírtál felmászni 50 év alatt, amíg ez a hírnak van ideért. Takarodj! Hogy azért nem kapok adrenalint, hogyha a városlakók jönnek nekem. A baj viszont, hogy az adrenalinon nyomni erre az ellenségre itt izét. Csak ilyen alapú.
This will be my easiest bounty yet!
Aha. Kap be. Kap be. 3 városnyi ellenség jött rám. De érted? Kinyírtam az összeset. És így... Ne legyen vége a harcnak, mert... az úgy... a slassz. Maradjunk konfliktállapotba, és akkor jöjjenek a végtelen mennyiségben a katonák.
Are you Anthusa?
Me? Anthusa? I could be anyone for you, lamb. I charge less than the Aethera. But do I ever know my way around a haybed?
So her name means something to you?
Anthusa? She's been around forever, but I never met her. I know the Aethera all work as one, on equal footing. But Anthusa's special. She talks, they listen.
If the Aethera aren't here, where are they?
Their swords are too high and mighty to be down here in the dirt with us. You want them, you'll find them up on the hill. The Acrocorinth. By the temple keeping Aphrodite.
Hol? Itt fönt? Menjünk oda akkor.
Temple on top of the Acrocorinth. That's what I'm looking for. Who do they think they are? I need to stop them. They won't ask any questions. Let's keep out of sight.
Good luck beating me!
Behind you, Mystios!
Here comes some more!
No, doda.
Aha! Up on the stretcher there!
Buddy!
Who were they? And why were they looking for the Aethera?
Yeah! They think this temple is dedicated to them.
Thieves are here.
The Aethera? They're much wiser than we are. They realized their visitors were all...
There's no avoiding the monger's men in Corinth.
Who walks around with a name like the Monger?
Don't let him hear you.
Last time his name came out of a fool's mouth,
So the Monger is a Corinthian...
Master of the underground markets. He rules with one hand open for money, and the other...
a drachmi and blood-hungry monster's what he is.
If you know of the Aethera, then you know of Anthusa.
They say she's everywhere, though I've never seen her.
I've seen them gather by the spring of Pirene, down the mountain. They meet clients there and then take them elsewhere in secret.
Good. Maybe pray to Aphrodite from home.
Lassan kifizethetnénk a bounty-t, mert csak... hátráltatnak itt engem ezek a mercenárik.
Stop there! No place.
Ah, so Cassandra has finally found us. You know me?
And you know her. This is Anthusa.
We saw you help the worshippers at the Temple of Aphrodite. You've proven yourself a friend.
Hear that, Icarus? Her sight's as good as yours.
Someone also spoke very highly of you.
Surprise!
Phoebe!
Aspasia sent me. I work for her now, remember?
But why here? Corinth isn't safe.
I had to tell Anthusa you were coming. Aspasia taught me a new word. Emissary. That's me.
And now Cassandra and I have met.
See? This is easy. And
there is a killer on the loose in a city with no morals to begin with. You can't just follow me around like in Kefalonia.
the Monger, the Cyclops, I made it all the way here, didn't I?
Yes. You always find a way.
Ez a gyerek tudja meg fog
We
halni.
need to move inside, Cassandra. We're not the only ones watching. Come with me, and we'll talk.
Can I come?
As long as you're quiet.
Addig követ, míg valaki legyilkolja.
To what do I owe your visit?
Alcibiades told me about you.
Did he? Go on.
I'm looking for a woman from Sparta. A runaway. Long ago. She may have gone by the name of Myrine.
Who's that?
She's my mother.
Your mother? You don't have a mother. Marcos told me he raised you.
What did I tell you about talking?
I see. There will be time to respond to your question, but that time isn't now.
That's not the answer I'm looking for.
It's the only one you'll get until I've bargained a proper exchange. I've become quite the businesswoman, after all.
You better be telling the truth. Cassandra can get really mad.
Why don't you go play, Phoebe? Let me and Anthusa talk.
If you say so.
I propose a trade. Help me. Help us get stronger. Strong enough to rid Corinth of the Monger permanently. A simple transaction, I assure you.
I assure you. Mi az, hogy I assure you?
You have a deal.
A wise decision, dear Misthios.
I haven't made it this far being a fool. I know when to take a chance.
Then we're in business. Now, you...
From what the worshippers say, he's...
They're right. I'm sure his victims wish they'd...
Then you've held your ground well.
Not yet, anyway. But he's employed enough thugs to amass a small army.
He's been killing it there.
Killing? We're smarter than that. But I'm not the only one who needs help.
More Monger trouble?
I wouldn't doubt it. Work against their aggressors, and then it will be his turn to suffer. You'll find the malice.
I'll see what I can...
Good. The Monger feeds his thugs. With the drachmi, he makes smuggling. Weapons, mostly, which is...
So, if someone interrupts the Monger...
Exactly. Go to his warehouse in the port of Lecheo and burn his cargo. All of it.
Then the warehouse will be...
Okay.
So you're here to help us, Misthios?
I'm more the in-your-face type.
I might. One of my regulars has...
Corinth seems to have a shortage of decent people.
I need someone with muscle to figure out what's...
I'll see what he has to say for himself.
If he's not lurking around here, he'll be at his house.
It will. People tend to show their true selves to my spear, whether they like...
Jó, és akkor itt volt még egy, amit fel kell majd venni, szerintem ez lesz itt. Igaz? Igen. Úgyis ide kell utazzam akkor. Sikot. Jó van, jó lesz ez így. Azzal beszélgessünk egyet.
By Aphrodite, Cleo.
Why call on the gods when you have what?
How did you know I needed?
Anthusa told me you could use a...
Cleo, one of our girls, didn't meet me for prayer this morning. She wasn't...
She might have been taken.
I asked around. One of our clients said he saw Cleo brought aboard the ship. The men were armed, so...
Armed? Take me to the ship.
Follow me.
Who do you think took her?
It wouldn't be the first time the Monger's men came after one of us.
Ahelyett látszok, hogy adnál a mapomra egy markert, így kell sírtődgetésben végiglovagolni az egész városról eddig.
None of us have ever disappeared like this before. Some are worried they'll be taken next. May have a bad reputation, but it wasn't always that way. We used to be safe.
Until the Monger.
We're not sure why he came here, but Corinth is worse off because of him.
Ez meg a másik hihető dolog, hogy egy kutyától nem tud tovább menni egy ló. Akkor simán átugorja, érted? Hello. Jó. Megállnál végre? Már látom, hogy itt van a hajó. Ott, igen, ott.
There. That's the boat our client described. Please, get her back safely.
Még aztán csapjuk meg. Save.
I posted the quest on the ship's board.
Get ready to set sail.
Did you find what you were looking for in Athens?
A few clues, but this won't be easy.
Well, it's a good start. All we can do now is trust the path the gods have laid out for us.
I'm not the only one looking for my mother. The cult that wanted Nikolaus dead, they're also on my trail.
Ah, they're no match for you.
You got that right.
Welcome back. There's a message for you on the board. Came from the Delos Islands. One of the cultists is there, Cassandra. His name is Marcus.
You reading my messages, Barnabas?
I may have taken a peek.
Rowers! To your oars! Set fire to the weapons! Spears now!
Well, Commander, we'll sail another day. Well, wait here, Commander.
Easy. Benéztem? Nem ezen a hajón volt? Vagy lehet, hogy ez most így kész? Return to Erinna. Nem, meg ez volt az.
Let's go back! No one's there!
Ide is be kell jönni.
Lower the oars! Slower!
Fogok én itt kanyarogni ezzel a szájjal itt.
Poseidon, god of the ocean, thank you for watching over the Adrestia.
You found me!
Shh! What are you doing here?
I heard the Mali's talking about her crazy client earlier, and I wanted to...
Fine. But you have to do as I say.
I know that already, because you never let me have any...
I'm going to talk to Damalis's client and...
I've been here, spying. And I heard him mum...
Let's hear it.
Let me think. He said something about having to meet...
Good.
To get something from them. A deed to some land.
Well, that's some...
Oh, he said their name. The Nomenis.
Good to know. Thank you.
Not bad.
Time to act. Listen closely. You sneak inside and...
Quiet like a mouse.
Good. But if you get caught, run. Right out the...
I'm ready.
Do I know you?
No, but I know you.
If Miron sent you, tell him I was going to pay him back this very night.
No one sent me. We need to talk. I know you're up to something.
Something? Something could be anything. You have nothing on me.
You're going to Fair's pig farm. And meeting some like-minded person there, I hear.
Where did you hear that? You're wrong. Dead wrong.
They owe you a deed to some land. What that land will be used for, I don't know.
A spy? What else do you have on me? Cough it up.
The Nomenis will be quite upset if I don't let you meet him tonight.
How? What do you want?
I know about Damalis. And as her client, you seem to think she owes you something.
I do love her, you know? With my whole heart.
And yet, you're scaring her.
Better me than another more careless man. Either I hurt Damalis or I'm killed.
That's not love. It's weakness.
You say it as though I don't know. He knew that too. That's why he's making me.
Who's making you?
Tell Damalis I'll stop. That I'm sorry.
Fine. Chiere, old man. Let's see what we found.
I wonder what this means.
What does the letter say?
It's mean. It says he'll get hurt if he keeps doing...
I thought as much.
And it says more. That he needs to bring Damalis to a place here in Corinth.
Don't know.
Right behind you.
Not this time. Go to the...
Oh, please.
You've done enough for today.
Fine. Oh, I almost forgot. I got the sword from you.
Wow. You're a good thief. This to bring Damalis. A prison? I should find out.
Menjünk akkor ide. Nem ide.
This must be the place described in the letter. Anybody home?
You'll die painfully!
Ti most elfogytatok.
It's blood. Lots of it. Chains? Oil? This can't be what I think it is. Malaka, what is this? A lock of hair. It smells familiar somehow.
Gotcha! All right, you little shit. Who sent you?
What are you doing here?
I wanted to help.
Give her here.
Leave, Phoebe, now! Don't take another step.
You're brave coming here. You want a whipping? The monger would love to take you on.
He'd rot in the underworld for that.
Prude, this is Corinthia. Anything goes in this Sexandron, and the monger will be satiated.
You're as sick as he is, worm.
Whether they like it or not, any victim he likes gets his special treatment. I'll tell him you volunteer.
You'll get my special treatment right now. I'll fucking kill you.
What the?
Try. Report back to Damalis, de még mielőtt ilyet teszek, van itt egy dolog. Itt a kikötőben. Amúgy szia Johnny! Esetleg nem körülben volna, már emlékszem rá. Szétbújtam azt a hajót, úgyhogy nem tudom, most rajta volt a csajban.
What happened? The ship had to be sunk. What do you mean? They were too aggressive. They would have sunk me if I'd...
How am I going to tell them?
Lehet, hogyha nem süllyesztem el, akkor... Lehetett volna itt megmenteni azt a leányzót. Képzelhető. Igen, ott még van egy elégetni való emberszállító. Ott lekaljon. Szeretném látni, hogy itt vannak. Te ott egyedül, meg ott egy ember, meg ott egy ember. Ennyi. Meg ott is van kettő. Tűnik valami veszélyesnek. Itt egy.
This is the place. Time to burn some cargo.
You! Please! Help! You have given me a chance, friend. Thank you.
Nem?
No! Shit!
lehet így fönt az emeleten is. Égetni való. Aha. Check.
Come and get it.
Jó van, na. Menőség overlord. Azt neked.
You're untied. Go!
You fight like a Spartan. There's resolve in you.
We have that in common.
I saw innocents trapped in the flames.
The ones in the warehouse. I freed them already.
A good soldier acts when he's told. A great one is 2 steps ahead. Thank you.
My name's Cassandra. I'd thank you too, if I knew who you were.
Razidas of Sparta. You're a newcomer to Corinth.
You're a spy too?
An old Spartan tactic. I have my ways.
I get the sense that's a Corinthian hobby. Anthusa has her Etera watching from every post.
Ah, Anthusa. We disagree, but have a common enemy.
The Monger?
We agree he should be killed, but we differ on how.
What do you want to do with him?
Right now, the Monger rules Corinth. I want to replace him with minimal bloodshed.
He'll only be dethroned if he's killed. It's simple.
Yes. Diplomacy isn't something he understands.
From what I hear, I'm not surprised.
We arrested his top men, armed the citizens, tried to stir the police against him. It never came to be. The only thing left to try is a quick slice of the blade.
That would do it.
We'd lure him into Corinthia's sacred cave, and it'd be over.
Anthusa has given me her word, and I've given her mine. She's hired me to kill the Monger.
She did?
She has something I need, and the Monger is in my way.
Keep your spear pointed his way, and Sparta will thank you.
I was Spartan, once.
Once?
Until I was thrown off Mount Aietos as a child, and left for dead.
You're the daughter of General Nikolaos? All of Sparta knows your name. And here you are, alive. Impossible.
I survived. I raised myself alone, while life continued in Sparta.
Never mind being a Spartan. Those of good character will forgive and should be forgiven.
I'm on the hunt for my mother, Myrini. And the only way is through Anthusa.
Yes, Myrini.
There's no going back now.
The displaced can always find their way home. The gods have just decided you must fight for it.
They couldn't make it any easier.
Chin up, Spartan. Easy doesn't exist.
Goodbye, Brasidas.
We'll meet again. I'm in the fight with you. Show courage.
Hát jó. Menő volt. Jó. Szerintem most már visszamehetek mindenkihez. Hát tökön fog ennyit futni. Ide kell teleportálni, ez jó van. Ja, haladunk. Nem nagyon tetszik nekem ez, hogy egy csomó ilyen semmit mondó mellékküldetés jellegű szállal hosszabbítják meg a main storynak a játék idejét.
Cassandra, your little friend beat you back.
You made it.
And fast. I know all the...
It's all right.
I thought I could sneak in.
I'm glad you didn't. Especially...
What happened to you?
I just left the Monger's sex, Andron, if you can believe it. And it's where you were...
No.
It's true. Your client was being forced.
What does this mean?
It means the Monger got to him. He does...
At least I know how to deal with him now that I know.
He'll leave you alone now.
So, we really can trust you, can't we?
We're not all so easily blackmailed.
És most? Get down. Tartu Antrusza. Akkor beszéljünk vele.
Your plan seemed to work. The Monger's thugs ambushed me.
I heard. I also heard you had no problem.
It wasn't my first fight in Corinth.
Or your last. We're going to take the Monger to task at the theater. I've arranged a Corinthian drama no one will forget.
Brasidas is worried about the anarchy that could follow the Monger's death. He wants him dead, but wants it done quietly.
That man is a long way from Sparta. This is Corinthia.
I'm with you. We'll put on a show.
Meet me and my girls there. The public has no idea what spectacle they're about to witness.
Hát jól van. Csináljunk műsort. Közben megölünk egy mercenarit is mondjuk. 55 méter. Tehát hol vagy 55 méter? Fintias the flower.
Got to be careful not to get spotted.
Bezony. Nem tudom, valameddig. One shot. Mi lesz? Te vagy az?
You wanted the fucking show?
I wanted you to see the face of every person you've wronged.
I'll cover their faces with that precious blood of yours. Just like I should have done with Mirini.
You'll never rule these streets, you pig!
Oh, you bet your pretty face I will.
Get your filthy hands!
And when I do, I'll rip your fucking head right off and send it to the cult as proof.
Oh. Okay.
You knew my mother?
She was big fucking trouble, but I'll pay her back. When I'm done with you, I'm gonna find your mother and bring her your fucking head!
Not if I bring her yours first.
They won't have much to say after I smash your brains all over the stage. Get the fuck off my streets!
They're not yours anymore.
Get the fuck off my streets!
Ó, hogy te egy kultiszt vagy. De Monger, itt van.
You're going to fight me? You're fucking crazy!
Ezt nyilván nem sikerült benyomni. Mi lenne, hogyha megcsapkodnálak? Mondjuk ezzel.
You're strong.
Jaj. Na, majd mindjárt jó lesz ez. Hát, itt a víz, igen. Ezek már elfogynak. Na így kell. Na, erre volt szó. Nem tudom, miért nem engedte ezt első körben.
People of Corinth, behold the weasel that steals your bread, the scourge that spoils your crops.
Demos would be disappointed in you.
She is dead! It's time. Soak in your victory, then meet me somewhere quiet. I'll tell you all I know about your mother. I can't give you enough thanks for what you've done. And for once, I can also thank Alcibiades. He sent you here, after all.
There's more to him than meets.
He knew you could save Corinth from...
Everybody benefits.
You've proven to be a very valuable business partner.
Speaking of business...
Yes, Myrine. She came and left Corinthia in a flurry, but made an impression on me. Like a great storm.
I remember that part of her well.
A strong woman with great intensity. She wanted to find her place here in Corinth, but never found what she was looking for.
You speak of her kindly. You were her friend.
Perhaps on the surface, but she had a great pain in the middle of her that...
After Corinth, where did she...
That? I don't know.
She must have given you some hint.
I don't think even she knew where she was headed. All I know is she won a ship thanks to he owed her that much, at least. I remember the ship...
Siren Song.
It was famous for weathering all that Poseidon...
Thank you, Anthusa.
May the gods look well upon you, Cassandra. Visit me anytime. I'll catch you up on...
So do I.
Siren Song. If I can find someone who knows the ship, I'll be one step closer to finding her.
I should have enough information now. I should head back to Athens to see Aspasia.
From the ashes. Csapterőt kész. Pillanat, csak most meg kell néznem, hogy Krisztuszt találom meg. Azt mondja, hogy... Kultist. Te hon vagy? Venture into Argolis. Igen. Aha. Azt, hogy megcsináljuk, aztán szerintem lehet abba hagyom mára. Argolis. És... Battleground of Argolis. Hol van az? Itt a Battleground of Argolis. És ez. Death comes for us all. Ez kell nekem. Hát inkább innen megyek. Városból kijutni. Hello.
Onward!
Alright.
Calm down.
Raiders in the forest. My husband...
If your husband is facing the bandits alone...
Please, I have...
I will find your husband and the band...
After you saved that child I knew, can't help but do the right thing, can you?
Chrysis? You killed this man just to set a trap?
It's an honor to give your life to Ira's greatest priestess. He died willingly. With him gone, I have room for one more on my council. It isn't too late to join us.
You've lost your mind, Chrysis. This is madness.
A world where a killer like you is held up as a hero. That is madness.
This is the world you helped to make. I will unmake it.
Very well. If you wish to be an agent of chaos, if you wish to be a killer, then kill, child. You could have joined me, messenger. I'm going to end you and rule the world together. Die for me, my child.
Na, majd mindjárt kapják, ne aggódj. Francba. Nem telt el elég idő, hogy tudjam használni a skillt. Na, majd most mindjárt izélek egyet. Milyen korban jön? Honnan tölt újra? Remélem, hogy itt a harcnál. Na, akkor azonnal beledobok mindent. Nem. Jó van. Akkor normál harc lesz. Nem csízelek.
Chrysis?
With you, we could have joined the messenger. We could have ruled the world together. Die for me, my child.
Ja, hogy te ilyen kis gyenguszka vagy. Tákarodjál.
You fucking snake! I am not your child. I will find my mother, and we will be together again. I will make this right. This is for my mother, and every family you destroyed.
No. De hazudik. Azt mondta, hogy nála van a késem. Hazugság. Pillanat. Dagger of Cronus. Igen. Kiadja. Defeat the cultist crisis. Igen. Csalás. Vagy már nálam is van. Hadd nézzem csak. Nem adta oda. Csalás. Na jól van. Viszont szerintem nekem most így elsőre ennyi. Annyi elég lesz. Majd folytatjuk ezt valamikor. Na hát... Köszönjük, hogy itt voltatok, srácok. Én most elpályázok. Mindenki menjen a dolgára. Aztán folytköv. Nem valószínű, hogy ezt fogom játszani legközelebben, azért holnap jön a Biomutant. Aztán azt megnézzük. De... Ja. Na jó van. Pá.